traveler from beyond the fog. You cheated not only the game but yourself. You didn't grow. You didn't improve. You took a shortcut and gained nothing. You experienced a hollow victory. Nothing was risked and nothing was gained. It's sad that you don't know the difference.
Hello, ye tarnished. These are some tips I put together, geared more towards novice players of the Soulsborne series, but veterans can probably glean some useful advice here as well. And, with the recent popularity of the co-op mods and the most likely upcoming DLC announcement, I feel like it's finally time for me to stop being lazy and be productive for once. Also note that there will be some footage of spoilers, but I will attempt to keep it to a minimum. With that aside, let's get into it. Number 1. Open your mind to growth. Before you even attempt an Elden Ring playthrough, you need to know at least this. You're going to fail a lot in this game until you learn how to overcome your personal walls and challenges, and not just circumvent them. What I'm about to say may make some people upset, but this is just my opinion. Reliance on co-op summoning, spirit summoning, farming to outlevel the content, and worst of all, exploiting, will not help you become a more skilled player. You are making the process easier on yourself, and while the beauty of Elden Ring systems means that you can find many ways to play how you want, you aren't exactly taking the challenges that the game offers you head on.
But Cole, summoning and spirits and leveling up are part of the game and are meant to be used. Reddit said that most bosses were actually designed around having spirits.
Yeah, I hear you. If beating the boss in your path is all you care about, play the game in the way that is fun for you. But you will not learn how to stand on your own as a skilled player without experiencing the full weight of true, balanced combat. Being a masochist bootstrap idiot myself, banging my head on the wall is how I like to play the game, and I truly feel a lot more self-sufficient and confident in my ability thanks to it. Number 2. Preparation. One of the first decisions upon loading the game can be one of the most playthrough defining: the class selection. What sounds like your style? If you like the idea of hitting hard with giant weapons and causing stagger, you might want to invest in a strength build. If you prefer a hit and run playstyle, maybe Dex is more your thing. Casting spells from afar, well, pick your flavor between blueberry and lemon. Oh, and dragon flavor, whatever that is. As you progress through areas, make sure you're using the right weapons and spells for what you're trying to accomplish. Keep your experience and weapon levels relevant to the area you're in. That's something you kinda have to feel out for yourself. For example, if each enemy in an area feels like its own boss battle, you might be in the wrong place, or just in the wrong level bracket. Also, try to gauge enemy resistances and weaknesses. You're probably not going to do much slashing damage to enemies made of hard rock. The crafting system is often neglected, and it's really not necessary at all for completing the game, but some items can really give you a leg up if you find useful ways of application. Number 3. Experiment. Use weapons or spells you never gave much thought to. Try new builds in New Game Plus. Possibly attempt challenge runs where you strip all of your armor off, or maybe ignore base gameplay mechanics such as blocking, parrying, or dodging. Anything to get in the habit of getting yourself out of the comfort zone of stagnation. Please do not just follow tier lists. You will enjoy the game so much more with a playstyle that fits you rather than something you play for convenience. This is how you progress as a player, by soaking in information like a sponge and knowing the checks and balances between weapons, playstyles, and enemies. When you're trying a new playstyle, of course, you need to accept that you're going to have to make mistakes to learn from them. Hey, don't look at me like that. I didn't make the rules. Come on, man.
I don't know what it is.
Number 4. Fight flow. This is the basic philosophy of Souls combat. To go with the flow of a boss's attack patterns is to fit yourself into the blank spaces. Basically, the boss takes their turn to attack or do a combo, and then you are able to counterattack while the boss recovers from their animation. This is the safest and most basic concept of tackling a fight, but trust me, it just works. It may not look very fancy in the beginning, but you will catch on to knowing when and where you can fit in extra flourishes and attacks. Number 5. Get good. Excuse my harsh and toxic use of the forbidden language. But once you followed and understood all of the previous tips, you have everything you need to be better at Elden Ring. Well, except for one thing, which is player execution. Come on, you can't beat the game by just thinking about it. Go play and have fun learning about the ways you can challenge yourself and attain true enlightenment. Over time, your brain should do most of the heavy lifting for you and change you from a filthy casual to an Elden Lord. Yeah, that wasn't cringy at all. The gooder you get, the less you die. The less you mauled, which makes you a jolly fellow. Simple as. And that's all the tips I have for this video. If you have any other suggestions or you want to spark up a discussion, the comments section is your place to go ham. In case you're interested, I do have a video planned to have a detailed breakdown of how I personally math out fights into flowcharts. Just let me know if that sounds like something you want to see. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I wish you all well. Good luck in the lands between.